What's up, everybody? 1 second. What's up, everybody? 1 second. Hold on, y'all. Hold on now. I know it's loud. 1 second. Let me turn this microphone down. Let me turn it down. Turn it down because it wasn't working, and I apologize. Turn it down because it wasn't working, and I apologize. I apologize. All right. Now we back. We back. All right, we back. We back. All right. So, number one, I apologize for I don't even know, just everything not working. But I wanted to make sure that I came live for you guys. Like I said, I was. I got a few things I want to talk about. A few things that I know for a fact that will impact and help everybody that is currently phone flipping. This is going to be a phone flipping live. I'm not on camera right now because I just got back from the gym. I'm trying to do this. Then I got another meeting. I'm running all around. But again, I want to make sure I set the right temperature. I want to make sure that we get straight into it. I want to make sure that we are being productive, and I want to help you guys and aid you guys in this process. So when it comes to anything phone flipping, you guys can go ahead, pull up the hustlertoldme.com. Of course, you already know we got the classes. So I do have a class tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern, and that's going to be the phone flipping strategy class. So again, if you are looking to get into phone flipping, pay the $17. We are going to be working together hand in hand. But today we're going to be talking about the price list, okay? And we're going to be making live offers, okay? If you have not already, because I just heard the dang Discord, you have not joined the Discord, join the Discord, okay? I don't know why you wouldn't join it. Join the Discord. Because the Discord is going to be somewhere where you will be able to not only connect with me, but you can connect with other like-minded individuals. Okay. As you guys see, we actually have, hey guys, I have a problem where I'm trying to list AirPods on eBay, but I'm forced to specify the model. If I select the option Apple AirPod 2, will my listing get taken out? Okay, so we'll address this question in a second. And we got some symmetry. All right, cool. So first, I want to do my shout outs. Okay, I want to welcome. Is it not going to show me right here? Oh, it's not going to show me. Wait, no. Right here. All right. Mind you, I'm a bit. I mean, Discord is Discord, but like I'll be a little new to this. So CC, shout out to you. Javieric, shout out to you. G, what's up? Shout out to you. So those are people that just joined. Thank you so much, man. Shout out to all of you guys. Now, when it comes to your questions, I'll address them as well. I'll also address them live. Now, if you guys want to, you can always pull up on me. When it comes to me actually being live, you can pull up and ask me questions just by joining the Discord. Like right now, somebody can hop up in this thing and they can ask me a question. All right. But we're here to negotiate. We're here to figure out how you can effectively get phones. If you are somebody that is starting from scratch and you don't know what the heck phone flipping is basically when you are using your capital, your money, and you are acquiring an asset, which would be a phone, it could be a tablet, it could be an Apple Watch, it could be a MacBook, it could be Apple Pens, AirTags, PlayStation 5s, it could be a bunch of different things. When you're using your money to acquire these assets so that you can in return flip it. One thing I like about phone flipping is that you technically never really lose your money unless you do a really, really bad deal, which I attempt to, have you guys never do. But it is a lucrative income stream. I teach people how to make multiple income streams, especially on my website, of course. But right now, you can get this buyer's price list, which is at hustlertoldme.com. I was about to say I am hustler. It's at hustlertoldme.com. It's $80. Okay, this buyer's price list gives you the market value for new phones, used phones. Okay, Samsung's, iCloud locked / blacklisted, iPads, Apple accessories, also PlayStation 5s, Apple Watches, MacBooks, and etc. Right? So why do you need this price list? So that you can gear towards exactly what these devices are worth that you're negotiating for. This updates every single week. It's 56 buyers, not just one. And I talk about this in almost every video, phone flipping. So you guys should be very, very familiar with it. And if you're not, then don't ever hesitate to reach out to me and talk to me and ask me any questions needed. Okay. Now we're here to actually go over what phones we're going to be targeting today. If you guys don't know, we targeted the iPhone 13 a couple days ago, last week. Matter of fact, we were targeting the iPhone 13. I really want to just see what's out there, especially in Philly. Like right now, it is what's the date, y'all? The 5th. So right now, no, it's the 6th. So right now it's the 6th. So you got to think about it. People have just paid their rent, right? They just got done paying their bills, and now they may be looking to acquire more money, more cash. And this is where it's a so time to start buying phones. It's a good time. Timing does matter when it comes to flipping phones. And I see a lot of people on YouTube talking about phone flipping and talking about how you can just become rich and you could just like flip a phone to $300 and all this other BS. Listen, you could do all of that. It sound cute, right? It sound good, but I will tell you that it's not like that. Like a lot of these people on Instagram, a lot of these people on YouTube, they create a facade, try to make it seem like it's all bubbles and rainbows when it's really not. Because you really got to be smart. You got to know your pricing. You got to know exactly how to talk to people. And I tell people not to overthink it, right? So, prime example, we got iPhone 13 right here. Okay, we're gonna hop right into it. All right, iPhone 13. Why do I use OfferUp? Let me go backtrack to why I'm using OfferUp. OfferUp is a platform where I can literally right now make a deal with somebody and go meet them at my nearest shopping center or my store, or I can have somebody else meet them for me. It's literally a place where I can make money right now. Okay. Now you may be saying, how you making money? By spending money. Because let's hypothetically say this is not the case, but let's hypothetically say an iPhone 13, right? I go to a buyer's price list and let's say the iPhone 13 is worth, let's just say $410. Let's just say, right? That's not it, but let's just say. What I'm doing is I'm putting $400 up, and then I'm going to take the phone to the buyer. He's going to give me $410. I made $10 profit. Now that's a horrible, crappy profit. It's something you never would want to do. But I wanted to stay, with a simple analogy just for right now. But essentially, you would never buy this for $400. That's absolutely absurd. That's why you need a buyer's price list if you want to start flipping phones, because the buyer's price list tells you, okay, this is the new phone category. We got to go to the used phone category. We got to go all the way down to the iPhone 13. We see the iPhone 13s. You see that they're not worth crap, right? Now, this for a lot of people would deter them. They'll be like, oh my God, I'm not buying iPhone 13. I'm not buying it. I'm going to go and try to get these phones, the newer phones, the phones that are, worth a little bit more. Listen, just because the phone isn't valued as that much doesn't necessarily mean that phone isn't valuable, because you have to think about it. An iPhone 13 takes a SIM card. An iPhone 14 does not take a SIM card. An iPhone 15 does not take a SIM card. So it is really a staple in the game to understand that the iPhone 13 is something that is always at this moment going to be relevant, because people can just take their T-Mobile SIM out of their broken phone or their old iPhone 7 and put it into an iPhone 13 and have it activated, right? That's how I sell them, right? I've made a good amount of money throughout the week selling iPhone 13s, because the iPhone 13s take SIM cards. And I don't dare go up to iPhone 13 Pro Max, because if you look at the value, we're not talking about what buyers will pay. We're talking about the value. Do not look at this like, oh, well, the buyer is only going to pay $265 for an iPhone 13 Pro Max lock 128. It's not true, right? It's not true. The way it works is you get an iPhone 13 Pro Max lock 128. The value of that phone is $265. You take that $265. You say, okay, out of that $265, I want to make $60 profit. So you subtract 60, 205 is what you have to buy that phone at to make that profit technically. But in all retrospect, when you go and you email us, because in this information tab, it gives you the email to email us the devices you want to sell. You email all 56 buyers by just emailing one email. You email the IMEI, and you could email a picture of the device. And what happens is the bidding starts, okay? The bidding starts, and the bidding starts at $265 because that's what the worth is. So you might have somebody from China that says, okay, I'll take it for $265. That's the worth, man. That's the worth. I'm not willing to go up on it. But then you might have somebody in Australia that may say, all right, listen, in Australia, they worth a bit more. So I'll do 300. And then you might have somebody that's in Virginia, which Virginia is a hot spot right now for phone flipping. I'm telling you right now, I got 4 buyers in Virginia right now cashing out. Okay, they're cashing out. And right now, they may say, okay, I'll pay $450. So now you got this iPhone 13 Pro Max locked for, let's say, $200. Let's be realistic. You got it for $250. Right? Let's say you got it for $250. If you know how to negotiate, and I'm gonna talk to you, I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna teach you some skills. All right, but you get it for $250, right? A used B grade iPhone 13 Pro Max, locked. Okay, you get it for $250, but you sell that thing for like what, I said $350, I think. I don't know. But you sell it for whatever price that buyer wants and you make that profit. That's how it works, okay? Now you might be saying that's not realistic, Brandon. It is. Now I'm gonna explain to you guys why it's realistic, because this iPhone 13 prime example, if I was to use the method that I just said, I would go on a price list, and again, you get the prices at hustlertaught.me.com, right? You go, you say, all right, for an iPhone 13 with let's see what gigabyte this is. Oh, great phone, unlocked. 400 is the lowest I can go. Wait, $400. Lowest I can go is $350, available for pickup. All right. There's a few red flags I see in this post, and I'm going to discuss it in a second. But before I do that, I just want to break down how we would look at this pricing. They said it's unlocked, which means that's a gold mine for me, because now I know for a fact an unlocked iPhone 13 Pro Max, 128 is worth what? 120 B grade. B grade means that it doesn't have a box and it's not in pristine condition. Okay. B plus grade would mean that it's in pristine condition, but it doesn't have a box. And A plus grade means it's in pristine condition, but it does have a box. Okay. So box, perfect device, no box, not perfect device and no box, messed up device, cracked or has a chip or a dent, that would be C grade, okay? And D grade, we ain't even going to talk about that. So what you would do is you would say, all right, I see that 120 is the worth of this iPhone 13. Now, you may be thinking that's pretty low, and I agree. But you're not using that 120 and saying, oh, hey, guy, I'll offer you, I can do 120, right? Because he's just going to ignore you, because that don't even make sense. I would not sell a unlocked iPhone 13 for $120. There's no way I would do that, right? You wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it. We on the same page. But what I can do with that 120 is I know, yo, listen, this phone is either on sale, it's either a whole bunch of them in the market, because there's no way that the value drops that much if nobody has it. Like the phone values drop depending on how many phones are in the market, if that makes sense. So prime example, an iPhone 11 isn't going to be worth anything really, because the iPhone 11 is really saturating the market. It's a whole bunch of iPhone 11s. You can get iPhone 11 for free right now. Boost Mobile, AT&T, all of those companies, and they're not really making them anymore, right? An iPhone 13, it's a whole bunch of promos, BOGOs, a whole bunch of different things for new activations. So that's why the value is this low, okay? Now, what I would do from this is I would say, okay, I know for a fact that I can sell this way higher to a consumer rather than selling it to a buyer. A buyer don't want this. A buyer don't want no dang crusty, musty iPhone 13, right? They don't want it, because that iPhone 13 right now that is going to be used is going to be more of a headache for a consumer rather than a benefit. Now, you may not understand what I'm saying, but think about it like this. If I was to buy a used car, that car may have problems that I may not necessarily know about, because the longer the car has been driven and the more it's been driven and the more miles, the more of a chance there will be any or some type of issue, which would then create a customer service issue for a buyer if they're actually reselling this in their store. That is another reason why they're so low. So the way that I would do it is, I know for a fact with iPhone 13, no matter if it's used, has a box, it doesn't, I can sell it for around 300 to 350, right? That just makes sense because we sell iPhone 11s for anywhere between 200 to 250. So why can't we sell an iPhone 13 for 300 to 350, right? Makes sense. Now, that is sort of kind of where I would approach it. I would now say, okay, I know for a fact I could put this on OfferUp. I could put this, let's just say eBay, Swappa, on a bunch of different MERCARI. I can put this on different apps for around $300 to $350, $300 to $350, right? Now, me knowing that, I'm gonna of course go the lowest, so I know I can sell it for 300. It might not sell right away, but I know I can sell it. Now, you may be thinking, why the heck would this person mentally be okay with selling me this for 300 when they want 400? I'm gonna explain to you why. Nobody puts the price they really want on OfferUp right here. Nobody. There's always going to be an inflated price. There's always going to be a price where they're like, okay, I'm going to put something that's higher than what I really want, so that if somebody does negotiate me down, I'll be able to accept it and we all win. But if I do get somebody that's going to offer me this for 400, I'm Gucci Boochie, right? They're like, I'm good. Like I came up. Nobody's offering this for 300. It's been listed for an hour. Okay, which means we have this guy hot and ready. We don't even know if this person is an early adapter, mid adapter, or a late adapter. Now, let me explain adapters. So an adapter is going to be basically a wholesale seller, which is somebody that is selling a phone, right? They're going to be a seller that is trying to sell it in a certain amount of time. You have a fast, which is going to be an early adapter, a fast seller who wants to sell the device as soon as possible. They just need the money. Okay. Mind you, I told you rent was just paid for a lot of individuals. The 5th just passed, right? So a lot of people, they need to make that money, right? So some people are going to be on OfferUp right now trying to make and recoup their money. That's why these type of days, the 6th, the 7th, the 31st, sometimes the 1st is good, but these times when people just paid their bills, the 16th as well, that's when you want to try and attack. That's when you want to go on OfferUp and start looking for phones. You want to do that because you know that there's going to be people actually searching and looking for people to buy and give them money. You have something that they want, right? I know for a fact, if I type to this person, I can do $260. But Brandon, you just said you're going to offer him $300. I am. But I can do $260. This doesn't come with, what the heck, with, y'all know my finger messed up, so don't be laughing. A box, right? Now, let me explain to you the format, because I've had individuals say, oh my God, Brandon, I typed in everything that you typed and it didn't work for me, right? Listen, this is just a start. This is just me getting this person to talk. This is me trying to fill a person out. And depending on his answer, that's where I would move into a different negotiation step. There's levels to this. There's different steps, different observations, but really all you got to do is be yourself. But one thing you don't want to do when you're typing these messages is you don't want to type something like this. Hey, buddy, what's the lowest you can do? Why don't you want to say that? The reason you don't want to say that is because why the heck am I going to ever let somebody else take over our deal or our negotiation? I don't ever ask somebody, hey, buddy, what's the lowest you can do? I don't ever ask nobody that. That's rookie crap, okay? That's rookie. That's a rookie mistake. I don't let the customer set the temperature. I set it, okay? I am the thermometer, okay? I am the person that runs this because I have the capital. The person can't go and get a double cheeseburger with a medium fry from McDonald's with an iPhone 13. They can't, okay? I can do it with my money. That person can't pay their car note with a iPhone 13. But I can with the money. So understand that when you have that liquid cash, you in return have that authority, you have that leverage, right? So those who wear like an early adapter, you can attack them. Now, mid adapter is going to be somebody that might take a couple days to canvas. They may be looking for somebody to offer them a certain amount of money, but they know for a fact, I might not get what I want. So I'm leaning towards just giving this person this deal, and it's just whatever. A late adapter is going to be somebody that don't care. Like, they'll sit on that phone. I'm a late adapter when it comes to sales. I'll sit on the phone for weeks on weeks on weeks if I really want or need that money. Okay. Now we're going to say I could do 260. This doesn't come with a box. Now, why did I say 260? Okay. Remember, this live right here is breaking down our negotiations. So we're deep diving into every single post. When I look at the description, it says great phone, unlocked, 400, lowest I can do is 350, available for pickup. Now, immediately, the thing that sticks out to me, what sticks out to you guys, think in your head what sticks out to you. Immediately, what sticks out to me is the fact that this individual said available for pickup. I ain't gonna lie, because I'm not picking this up, right? I'm not picking no iPhone 13 up. I'm not picking any phone up, okay? I maintain a leverage, and you can't maintain leverage when you come to people. So that's the main thing that sticks out to me, is the fact that this person may want me to pick up a phone, which in turn means that I have to spend gas. If I have to spend gas, that is going to be deducted out of his price. But I would never spend gas, nor would I ever travel to somebody, because if I go all the way to you, you could change your mind. You cannot answer. You cannot come. And I already lost because I did everything. I did all the work to get to you. So now I lost because I decided to actually pick the phone up instead of having you come to me. And I understand there's people out there that don't want people to come to them. They don't want to meet people. They just want to stay in the house. This ain't for you at this point, right? Like, this part and this point that I'm saying right now isn't for you. This is for people that actually go out and try to flip phones, okay? You want to make sure that you are making that the seller come to you. Now, I have about 4 shopping plazas near me where I live, right? I know for a fact that maybe on Monday I want to meet in the shopping center A. Maybe on Wednesday I want to meet at shopping center C. And then maybe on Saturday I want to meet at shopping center B. But I don't let them know that it's me driving to meet them. I position it as it's my store. So I say, hey, where located at, and then I give them the shopping center address. I don't give them a certain store. I don't give them like the AT&T or the T-Mobile. I give them the location for the whole entire shopping center. What it does is it creates an illusion to make them feel like, okay, well, it's safe because there's so many different businesses around. And also this person most likely has a storefront. Now, you don't have to have a storefront, okay? It's okay, because once they meet you, once they pull up, they're going to automatically say, let me get this deal done, right? And they came all the way to you. So if the deal don't get done, guess who isn't hurting? You. You didn't invest no money out. You didn't put no money out there, right? You kept the money in your pocket and the phone. So you get to walk away clean, okay? That is the reason you don't go to people, okay? Let's make that clear. So that sticks out to me. The next thing that sticks out to me is the fact that he says, unlocked 400, lowest I can go is 350. So he's saying that 400 is what he quote unquote wants, but he's willing to go down to 350. But why say that if that's not what you want and you really want 400, but you say 350? Why would I just voluntarily give you 400? Right? Why would I just give you 400? Let's think about that, right? So I already can tell that this person is contradicting themselves. In return, makes me feel like I can get it lower than 350. Okay. And that is my observation on this post. Okay. That is the reason why I answered and said what I said. Now, he looked at it, right? Now, I'm not tripping and him not responding yet. Okay. Because I know a lot of people, they're like, oh my God, he looked at it. He didn't say anything. I'm not tripping. Because guess what? One, he could have a sale and be waiting for that sale to go through or to fail before he hits me up, right? Or it could be him not really wanting to do the deal. Either way, I don't care. I don't care, okay? Because I don't want to get stuck trying to persuade somebody to give me a phone, all right? We never choose shipping. We only choose local. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to go to another iPhone that's unlocked, right? This one is $350. I also see that the price went down $450, and I then see that it was updated a day ago. He already lost. They already lost leverage with me, because now I see that nobody will buy it for that absurd price that you put, because you probably really wanted $350, but now you understand it's not worth $350, which technically it is. You just have to be willing to wait. But he's probably not going to wait, right? Because you see how fast he deducted that price. You see how fast this person put that price down? That's how I know for a fact that I can literally say the same thing to him, which I'm going to do. The iPhone 13 is in perfect condition, no issues or problems with it, no Apple ID. Okay, cool. So what I'll say is I can do 260, no box, right? Right? Now, why is like, oh my God, whatever. No box, right? Now, I asked that question because when you ask a question and end it with right, people want to agree with you, or they just want to simply answer the question. Now, I'm not saying that this question is going to get this person to say, oh, yeah, no box. Okay, 260, let's do it. I'm not saying that, because 9 times out of 10, you still got to negotiate. It's just way inside the door. All right. And we're looking at a whole bunch of good looking iPhone 13s, good looking ones. Okay. So we got a 256 used for a couple months. Now, when I see this, this is another red flag to me. Used for a couple months. This doesn't make sense, because if you used it for a couple months, who cares? What are you trying to say? Are you trying to say that the battery health is 100? Or are you trying to say that there's not a scuff on the phone, it's perfect condition? What are you trying to say? The point of the matter is whatever they were trying to say, they would have said it. I'm going to say it again. The point of the matter is whatever he was really trying to say, he would have said it. So him saying this lets me know he's indirect, which means that he is somebody that wants to sell this phone. So he has to make indirect statements to try and boost up the value by letting us know he only used it for a couple months, right? Like if you were selling a car to somebody and you were walking them around a car and you hear them, they hear you, y'all talking business, and then you come out of nowhere and say, yeah, I only used the car for 3 weeks. A regular person could be like, oh, okay, cool. But somebody that is used to negotiations, somebody that is trained in doing a very swift and safe transaction with an individual is already going to know, yo, this ain't it. Okay, I know you're indirect, and I know for a fact that you probably did use this device for longer than a couple months. And even if you did, it's still the same price. When you use a phone, it depreciates, obviously, right? Just like the battery percentage. So the way I would do this is I would go look at our price list. We got an iPhone 13 Pro and it's 256, correct? Okay, and it's unlocked. So we see that with B grade is 260. Then we got 280. Now, we already know we don't want to sell this to a buyer. We're just looking at this just to see the market value. So I do see 280, but I also know for a fact that if I'm selling an iPhone 13 for 300 to 350, I can sell an iPhone 13 Pro for around $400. So I'm going to take this. I'm going to say $400 minus the 280 just to see a difference. And I see this a difference of 120, right? So now I got to start to think, how can I acquire this phone? What am I willing to give this person? Phone flipping is not for scared people. It's not for weak people. And it's not for people that don't know how to manage nor run their own funds. Okay. If you're somebody that doesn't know how to put your money where your mouth is, it's not going to be for you, because you do have to put your money where your mouth is. You do have to put money up, not knowing if something's going to fall through sometimes, but eventually as you get good enough, it's going to always fall through. So what I would do is I'd say, all right, I know I can sell this for 400 to 450. What I'm going to do is I'm going to offer this person, I probably will offer this person, let me see. I see 260. I'll probably offer them 300, 350. Right? So what I'll do is I'll go back here and I'll say, oh, perfect. All right. No, I don't. Now, the fact that he said, no, I don't, and he didn't say nothing about the offer, that's okay. Right? So now we're going to say is, got you. And that's it. Got you, right? Got you. So let me make sure. When I look at this, 256, All right, so I know for a fact I could sell this for 400, right? Me just saying got you makes him think, oh, he don't want it because I don't got the box. That's stupid. No, I still want it, right? So I'm going to put this price up $300 or 325, right? I'm gonna be more direct, 325, and ask another question because remember we want him to keep talking to us. A good question to ask sometimes is what's the battery health? It makes people scramble. But I don't like this question because it makes it seem like you're looking for a deduction. Like you look thirsty because you asked this question, in my opinion. But my opinion is actually facts because when you ask what's the battery health, it sort of kind of insinuates that you're trying to say that if the battery health is in a certain amount, you're going to try and deduct, right? So like that's what I'm thinking. Should I send this? Because 325, matter of fact, we're not going to send it. What we're going to do is we're going to say 325. Are you in Philly? Right now we're going to assume it. We're going to assume the sell, but we're also going to ask him a question, right? Because remember, he might not go for the 325. But I'm gonna tell you, once that cha-ching his phone with an offer, he knows that okay, at least somebody's offering me something. And then remember when we looked at the post, I think this is the one. Oh no, it's not the one that changed it. So he's in Conshohocken, and that's spelled wrong. So I don't know what that, but he's there. So I can either wait for him to respond, and I already see the type of individual this is. And it's not bad, but this is the type of person that seems to be selling fake designer. So this person obviously knows a bit about reselling because nobody's just going to be listing this type of stuff and letting people just negotiate unless it's fake. I'm gonna be honest with you. And I'm sure these have the tags on them. Let me see. Oh no. Oh, so this looks like somebody actually selling things he wore. You want to know something? That then screams to me this person needs money. Because it look like now you putting out all of your little designer that you wore during the wintertime to try and make money for your, I guess, your wardrobe for the summertime. So now what I would do is I would actually approach him a bit different because now I know for a fact that I need to fill out and see if he's going to respond and be eager because he needs money. That's just the way we approach it. Let's look at a brand new iPhone 13, okay? Because there's a lot of brand new iPhone 13s out here. And as you see, this is a perfect example. We have the white covering on the front face of the phone. That is awesome, okay? So we're going to go to the buyer's price list and we're going to look up new for iPhones and we're going to look up the iPhone 13, right? Now, mind you, it's not going to be a great price. It's not because it's iPhone 13, okay? Now, is this unlocked or locked? So this is locked to AT&T, one of the worst companies you can have this phone locked to. But we see that it is open, right? As y'all see, it's open, but guess what? It still has the white covering on it. So it would be in the category of open activated, which would mean that it would be worth around like two something. It's worth 200. Okay. Then that went down. So now I see that it's worth 200. Let's hypothetically say I know you like yo B, it's worth more than 200. You're tripping. I'm not tripping. Trust me, I'm not tripping. What I would say is I would offer this person I can do 250. Okay. I can do 250. Does it still have the white cover? Me saying that, or I could say this. I can do 250. This is a good one. Do you have more? That's it. Now, right? Let's say he thinks this price is crappy. Then I'm theoretically playing with his head to ask him, do you have more? Because I want to buy more. Now, if this is a wholesale seller, which is somebody that sells phones on a regular basis, I think it is. Okay. So I don't think he sells phones on a regular basis, but I think that he is somebody that has ran into phones, maybe created an account with AT&T. Yep. I think he created an account with AT&T. He got some phones and he's trying to sell them because he's trying to make some money. Let's see when he listed it 3 days ago. So maybe he needed money for rent. Maybe he needed money for some type of bill. You never know, right? So now that we know that this person is tripping with this price, I'm going to tell him just out of random, I can do 250 for this. Now, I don't know if I really want to offer him with this, even though, oh, it's 2 phones. Okay, so he's cool with the okay. Let me look at this. Galaxies are horrible. You really don't want to buy them, but you know, and he's hiding the IMEI. So that's troublesome. Wait, is he hiding it? No, he's not. No, he's not. But why he got wait, ain't the IMEI right here? I think the IMEI is right here. So he's not hiding it. I don't know why he got that there. But they're all sealed. Okay. So what I would say is you still I would do this. You still got this. I'll take them all. Right? But I'm not gonna offer a price. Because if I lowball him on this one, he might think, oh, this bull playing. Oh, he's just trying to make offers. Right? That's why I'll just stick with, okay, I made that real offer with the 13. Now I want him to know, like, we could make a bulk deal. And if we make a bulk deal, we all win. Okay. And that's sort of kind of how we want to approach it. All right. Now we'll do one more. And again, like I'll do more lives like this because people have been asking for me to get more in depth on what I see with the posts so that you guys can start to look at them the same. Now, as I'm looking down here, I didn't even type in any phone category. Usually I type in what type of phone I'm looking for, but I'm not necessarily looking for anything too crazy. Okay. So look, so we have somebody to answer, but let's finish this. I see this iPhone 14 in a box, right? Now it doesn't have to necessarily be new, and it says new though. So brand new, locked to carrier. Now it's locked to AT&T and it's brand new, right? Let's look at Sir G. Okay, this looks like somebody that may okay, I don't know, because he's selling Alexander McQueen's for 150. That's kind of weird. Okay, all right, interesting. And then what is he showing? He's showing, yeah, he has to be somebody that may be a wholesale seller. If he's showing the IMEI, right? So what I want to do is, can I see that IMEI? Let me see if I can take a picture real quick because I want to look up an IMEI with you guys real quick and show you guys how I would approach this by looking at his IMEI too. Okay, so let me take that. Okay, so I took a picture of it. Can I see it? Yeah. All right. So now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna pull up SIGW. I gotta go and use another. Hold. I gotta hide this because people be trying to hack into my SIGW. I don't know why. I don't know why. Okay. I don't know why people try to hack into my stuff. I'll be on here just trying to show people stuff and they just be trying to get me. But all right. So now we're gonna look up this IMEI. 35518549529 547.9. Okay. Hopefully that's the right. Hopefully it's right. Hopefully it's right. All right. Boom. So now we have the IMEI. We see it's the iPhone 14 midnight 128. We see that it's a limited warranty still on it. We see the estimated purchase date was last week, so on the 28th. Of course, everything else says no, and it's locked to AT&T. So we can go to our price list, yes, and we can go look it up. I already know what it is. It's a crappy price, but we see sealed, not activated, open, activated. So we see it's worth around 210. Now, why is it so low? You want to know why? There's a bunch of them. People are getting them for free. So we're not going to overbid for this. Now, somebody that don't got a price list, this is exactly what they do. Okay, buddy. What's the least you'll take? What's the least you'll take, buddy? Like, why would you even ask somebody that? Why would you even ask somebody that? That don't even make sense. They don't even make sense. But if I come and I say, I can do, because remember, buyers are going to bid on this, and this is going to be their starting price. Okay. their starting price, because it's open. Their starting price. So 210 is their starting price. They're going to bid higher, but it's just all about what I can do. Okay. So I can do, because I can still sell this to a consumer on OfferUp, right? Remember, he's not really looking for this price. I promise you. Okay. So I'm going to say I can do 280, right? The most I do is 300, because if I do 300, I know for a fact that I can flip this iPhone 14 for 350 at least, 375, 400. Remember, we're not trying to get everybody on OfferUp to sell us a phone. We're trying to attack the people that need to sell a phone. Okay? Again, we're not trying to get everybody to sell us a phone. We're trying to attack the people that need the money. Okay. So I could do 280, knowing I can really do 300, 325, right? But I'm not going to tell him that. I'm just going to let him feel like he's winning. So I want him to tell me no, right? So I could do 280. This is still sealed. That's what I would ask. Okay. Boom. But also what I would do, I got a meeting in a second. I got a guy that just said I'm near Philly, I'm in Conshohocken. Okay, cool. We can meet whenever. We can meet when you're ready. Watch this. Why did I say that? Period. Nothing else. Here is my number. Get a text now. Why am I approaching him like this? Right? Why am I just like dead ass serious and just straight to the cut? Right? Because I don't want to do no talking. I don't want to be your friend. I want the money. Okay. So I can do 260. Do you still have a box? No, I don't. Got you. Da da da. He's probably gonna be like, oh well, it's too low, right? I could do 260. Da, da, da. He said no. I said, got you. 325. I didn't have him negotiate. I want you guys to really look at this, because people mess up when they don't negotiate right? So I didn't have him tell me it's too low yet. He might still tell me that, but I upped the price by myself. I didn't allow him to make me automatically up my price, right? I said, I could do 260. Do you still have a box? He said, no, I don't. Got you. Still put the price up. Now in his head, he probably like, well, why you put the price up, right? What makes this person put the price up? I told him I don't got the box, but he still offered me more. So maybe I'm gonna try to get some more out of him, right? Maybe. That might be what it says after this. Or what he would say is, okay, I'm gonna text the person, we're gonna meet up. He didn't give me any objection when I asked him this though. So now I'm trying to seal the deal. Assume the sale. Okay. That's how you finesse it, guys. You assume the sale. But guys, I have to go. But what I am going to do though is, I'll show y'all. I'll show y'all. Look, he just, said, I can meet right now. Can you come to me? What'd he say? W's in the damn chat. W's in the chat. W's. Where can you come to me? I'm not going to say yes. Where exactly are you? Or where is a public location near you? Now you may be like, Brandon, you just told us not to go to Motherfreakers. Exactly, I did. Why am I saying this? Because when he says this, guess what I'm gonna do? Oh, he right here with it. Guess what I'm gonna do when he answers? Oh, guess what I'm gonna do? Because I don't want him to see that I saw that. Oh crap! I'm sorry. Oh man, I'm sorry. LOL. 445-500-9600. My name is Kenneth, right? My name is Kenneth. I never give my real name out over OfferUp, just letting y'all know. But he said this address. What kind of address is this, y'all? Let's see. I can't even do that on here. 601. Anybody want this phone? Let me know if you're feeling you want this phone. You can take it if you want it. Like, I really be trying to put y'all on. I ain't even gonna lie. This is a good buy. I'm just letting you know that. It's a good buy. Where is this at? It better be a public location. Okay. Police station. Oh, 7-Eleven. All right, for sure. And he just texted me. Hey, this is Tommy from OfferUp. Let's get it. So, guys, simple basics can get you this sale. Okay? Simple basics can get you the sale. This stuff is easy, y'all. Oh, your snag for real? For sure, bet. All right, so this is what I do. How can I give you his contact? Put your email, and I'm gonna just send you his number. Put your email real quick, because I'm about to get off. But put your email, and then I'll give you his number. Like, put any email that I can email you at real quick, and I'll email you literally right now his number. Like that, bro. It's a deal. I promise you, it's a deal. That's a deal. He just texted me. Lie to you not. His number starts with 610, and then 7 something 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 something. But yes, you can get the deal. All right. So just matter of fact, here, bro, just email me. Look, I'm about to put my email because I'm about to get off because I got a meeting like literally in like 1 second. So I'm about to put my email for you right now. J@hustler. And you gotta let me know when you flip it. All right, boom. I just gotta make sure I'm writing it right because y'all know my texting skewed ain't even all that. All right, bet. So yeah, that's it right there. Okay. So just email me. All right, broski, just email me and then I'll send the number right back. Like I'll send his number. Okay. So yeah, y'all, I'm telling you, this is how you easily could just get the sale. Like this, like I ain't gonna lie. Phone Flip is not telling y'all this. I ain't listen. You feel me? They not really, people really don't be getting in there. You feel me? You gotta get in there. You gotta get in there. Like it's easy. Easy. He wanted 430 and we talk him down to 325. Okay. Now let's do the math real quick before I get off, right? So he want 430, but we got him down to 325. Okay. He probably did the math. He like, oh, that's 105. Like that ain't nothing because I really didn't want it. I really wanted probably 300, but he gave me 325. I didn't let him at all. Stop me. I didn't let him at all give me an objection. I did it all myself. I put the price up, right? Now you get this thing for 325, right? Now, when you get it for 325, even if we look on OfferUp, right? We look on OfferUp right now, iPhone 13 Pro, right? We look there, you see all of these phones, right? You see all of these. Oh, he's still on it. He's still on it. He told me, I just text you. I know, bro. Hold up now. All right. So look. Reasons first. So now when I look, I see let me turn this off because I ain't trying to see people where I ain't at now. All right. So now I see all of these phones. I see the prices. I honestly would buy this for 325 and then I would list this back up for 450. And then I would only sell it when somebody hit me up and say they want to get it for 400 or they want to get it for when they ask me, because people do this because they don't know how to negotiate. I got you, in friend. They don't know how to negotiate, right? So they be like, what's the least you'll take? Okay, bro. The least I'll take is 425, right? I only put out 325. I made $100 profit. Simple. That's it. So for everybody out there that feel like they can't do this or they stuck, you got this. I'm telling y'all. All right, you got this. It's not hard. Promise you. All right. Just stop being timid. Like, be straight to the point. Be straight to the point. All right, guys. I gotta go. But thank you guys so much for watching. You know, I appreciate you guys. I love you guys, man. Everybody that has supported me, everybody that continues, man. I love y'all, and I hope you guys have a great day. And we're gonna go. We will keep going up. Keep getting better, 1% better every single day. All right, guys. And friend, DM me. Hustler Taught Me. DM me on there or Discord. I literally have to jump off. But I'll see y'all guys. I'll see y'all in a second. Y'all be safe. And I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.